I just traveled back to Skyholden and this scene automatically started. Hello everyone, welcome back.
Inquisitor.
Alright, I'm assuming this is about his friend?
How are you, Soulless?
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and talk to other people.
Maker and Lady. Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart.
The Inquisition
That person
is on its
looks
tail.
new.
That thing is a coward, even if it's lost.
Oh, here we go. Guess since we're here, I know I bought something a long time ago. Aha! There you are. Actually, let's see. Wild Heart? Is that what I just... Yeah. Okay. That's what I got. Where the heck is everybody? Blackwall. Is he upstairs? Okay. Well, maybe another time, Blackwall. Let's go see Coleman. I'm not sure if there's going to be really any new things to talk about because we haven't done a story mission between the last time we talked to everybody. But we'll see. No, here we go.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
Not my holding up.
I'll feel better when we take down Corypheus.
As will I. He will not elude us forever.
No, he will not. Where the heck am I? Okay. Oh, look at that. Iron Bull has a quest.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Hello.
So, that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Yeah, sure.
Don't get me wrong. I like this side of you.
I don't swoon.
I meant the passion.
Oh, well that's not so bad then.
Alright, Bull. What's up with you? Oh.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
I don't think I'm going to say that, because he trusts, Krim.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition joining forces.
Yeah.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
What?
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big war ships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water.
That
They're
was
worried about
kinda
killing
weird.
the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's, I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah, just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
Sounds good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Oh, sounds like we got something to do after we're done talking with people. Let's go in here, talk to Varric, Dorian, the cool people.
I've got a minute if you need something.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Yeah, I remember that.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tide it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, go in here. See if Soulless maybe has another.
Inquisitor,
There we go.
do you have a moment? What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
Not that I know.
I don't believe so.
Ah,
Why do you ask?
you show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I don't think of myself as different from anyone.
Perhaps not in the form of your body, no. Dwarves are practical. They do not dream. They cannot even imagine a world beyond the physical. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
Okay.
I'm just one part of this team, Soulless. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the world. And she above all should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her, it is all a game of tactics now. But not you.
So what does this mean, Soulless?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Okay. Well, that was something. I got an achievement that says people person. Yeah, that's what I am. Fast travel. See if Liliana has anything. Yep, alright.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinian was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Let's say she saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
Nope.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Yeah, she does sound pretty broken. Oh. Oh.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Okay. It's kind of odd for these two scenes to be right next to each other.
That's a shock. You're all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Oh.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Yeah, sure, let's say that.
You take your instructions from me. What sort of help can a dead divine give you?
I don't know. Perhaps something to do with the Chantry. Or it could be personal. She guided me for many years, Inquisitor, as a divine and as a friend. There are days when I still look to her for advice, only to remember that I am alone.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
Okay.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Well, now I guess we have a couple missions. And turn in research. Sure. Do you have anything to
A
say?
request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you were.
Very good.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
Good enough. Dorian?
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I agree.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. Not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Alright. And now Vivian. Guess I got her those wyvern hearts.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
I'm wary, because it's giving me the option to lie to her. Okay.
All right. 1 heart, as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Oh.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
Okay.
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
What the? Was it just a poison to end his life? Was it an elixir to try and bring him back? What? Okay. It's kind of weird.
Worship.
But all right. Okay. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Tybalts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device. They are willing to have us in their favor. Okay, so we're going to have to keep doing this. He's asking for closer ties and access to training partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition.
Let us begin.
Excellent. From a Ben Hazrath information report, the target was eliminated, and as expected, all other targets went into hiding immediately. Duke Tithus did not locate our operatives during the search. The recent move to expedite movements of Teventer mercenaries through Hunterfell suggests that we eliminated the wrong target. Duke Tithus remains subject to Venatori influence. Hunterfell must be considered a hostile city. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence reports to improve efforts. Shoot. We got the wrong one. There should be another report, right?
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager.
Ah.
Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Oh, that's cool. When I heard your agents would provide a distraction, I did not expect such a roaring fire. The confusion, the running about in circles, it was all very lively. Of course, Lord Enzo and his Venatori were decidedly less lively at the end of it. Evading the crows. Obtain Aimler for coal. Okay. Dorian has completed his research using the Liberalum and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magistrate named Sethius of House Amladaris. This would be difficult to prove and it may be of limited use, but it's worth noting that House Amladaris still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Sethius are the same person would be worthy of a scandal and to enter one that the current members of the family might be desperate to avoid. Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Inquisitor.
I did enjoy our little venture, and I hate to be a bother, but I believe you owe me a favor. After all, Lord Enzo is quite dead. As you may recall, the Crows and I are not on the best terms. They were not pleased I stole their target out from under them. It means they don't get paid. They could have taken credit for my work, but I had already written to their employer. I earned the prize after all. The Crows would like to speak to me, as you can imagine. They've sent more of their number to Hercynia. It's time I left the Free Marches. My agents could plant false leads for the Crows. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Okay. So I think that's going to do it for this episode, and next time we will go help Iron Bull and the Ben Hasrath against the Venatori, I guess. And then probably do Liliana's quest, and then if nothing else comes up, then we'll continue along with the main quest. So thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Take care.